Sup, y'all? Chris here to give my thoughts, predictions on this weekend's Showtime doubleheader. First thing that kind of catches your attention, at least mine, is the fact that this broadcast is taking place on Showtime. You know, the first Banks Mitchell fight was on HBO, and of course Broner was starting to become the new Mr. HBO, as he was calling himself. Now they're both over on Showtime, so that's kind of interesting. But I don't mind. I know a lot of people hate Mauro Ranallo, especially because he's an MMA commentator. But I can't stand Jim Lampley and his biasness, and Max Kellerman is becoming a smaller version of Jim Lampley, so I could do without hearing either of those two on any broadcast. All right, as for this, first up, Banks Mitchell 2. Obviously, the first one was a bit of a surprise, with Banks getting the second round stoppage over Mitchell. Mitchell pretty much got exposed in that. You know, HBO was trying to build him up as the next potentially great, or threatening American heavyweight. Well, that all got shut down pretty damn quick when he got knocked out by Banks, who is former cruiserweight and not a guy who's really known for his power. Considering the fact that Mitchell hasn't even fought since our first fight, I gotta favor Banks. Sure, Mitchell's the bigger hitter, and he can come in there and blow Banks out with his power like everyone expected in the first fight. But Banks has the confidence of knowing that he can beat this guy, whereas Mitchell doesn't. Coming off his first loss via knockout, Banks is obviously the better technical fighter. I don't see it ending early like it did the first time, unless Mitchell catches Banks, which seems kind of strange considering the way the first fight went. But I'll go with Banks by decision. I think he'll play it safe. I think Mitchell may swing for the fences early, but I think he'll tire out late, and Banks will just cruise on to a decision. So we'll see. As for the main event, honestly, I don't have much to say about this fight. Adrien Broner challenging Paulie Malignaggi for his WBA welterweight title. It's just a trip that Malignaggi is even a welterweight champion, man. It shows how weak that division is getting outside of Floyd and a couple other guys. Come on, man. No one's picking Malignaggi in this fight except for his crew and his fans and himself. I hear people saying, you know, Malignaggi's more experienced. Malignaggi has a lot of confidence. Malignaggi's the best fighter Broner's ever fought. Guess what? They were saying all these same things before Malignaggi fought Amir Khan a couple years ago. How'd that work out for Malignaggi? And Broner's better, in my opinion, now than Khan was at that point. So, Broner's going to get it done here. He didn't jump 2 weight classes and take this fight for nothing. Malignaggi in the edge, people may think he has the edge in hand speed. Nope. He ain't the quicker fighter no more. Definitely ain't the harder hitter. I think Broner's better pretty much in all aspects except for experience, but that comes in time. Give me Broner by stoppage. Khan was able to stop Malignaggi, even if it was a corner or doctor stoppage. No reason why Broner shouldn't be able to do it. I'll take Broner in about 8 rounds. Don't really see a competitive fight. I think the build-up to the fight may be more entertaining than the fight itself. But I'll go with Broner winning this one. Even if it's not by stoppage, he's going to win it pretty one-sided, in my opinion. Anyways, want to hear your guys' thoughts on this doubleheader? Who you got in the fights? How you see him winning? And what rounds? And that's pretty much it. Science Binds, Twitter links, and they're very short of the video as always. Till next time, I'm out.